There they are, the bananas that are now in the chat. Mr. 10 underscore Ollie95XZ, Alien Explorer, Jolkip, I Love Cats, Primed Pixel, a random Twitch guy, Rocky Avalon, Thegius, Free E, Slime Chunker, Riffanaut, Tiger Tug 14, Fight for Diamonds. Thank you for all of those wonderful bananas in chat. That is the sign of approval to let me know that we are live. Thank you all for putting those bananas in chat. If I didn't read your name out, I'm sorry. I was a little bit worried that Twitch, you know, would be twitchy. Sometimes you hit stream and it takes 30-40 seconds before it actually boots up and goes through. But today it was nice and prompt, which is fantastic. Today we are covering for Iskal. Iskal unfortunately got pulled out to work, so he couldn't stream, and that meant you guys would be without a live stream from us Hermitcraft guys when we had announced that we would do them. So I decided that I would step in since no one else was free to do so. And you've got me again. I was streaming yesterday as part of the stream. I'm now streaming again today, and we're playing some modded Minecraft in this one. People in chat are asking, where is Iskal, says MarisTB77. Iskal unfortunately got called out to work. I'm a bit bummed out. I was really looking forward to watching his stream. Haven't seen him stream in a while. And, you know, that's life. Sometimes these things happen. TFC couldn't stream yesterday. He was under the weather. You know, you put these events together. Something's always going to go wrong somewhere. But to me, what was important is that you guys got a stream from us. So I'm filling in. And if someone else gets called to work or something else happens in the rest of this day, I doubt I'll be able to fill in again. It set me back a little bit on me stuff and things, if you know what I mean. That Vandom Some Tree says, can we prank Iskal? Yeah, it's a really good idea, but I've said it so many times before, I'm not an on-the-fly prankster kind of guy. If I could have brainstormed an idea, I would have loved to have done that. We're going to be playing... Why is that in my hand? We're going to be playing on the modded server, because I did vanilla yesterday, and I didn't have much of a plan what I would do. This was all kind of last minute. Like, yesterday we realised Iskal might not be able to stream, and people didn't get back to me until today, and a few hours ago I realised, okay, you know, I'm gonna be the one to step in and cover this. So I want to play on modded because there is a big list of things I need to do on modded all the time. On vanilla, not so much. That being said, I honestly would like to stream vanilla right now as well. So later on we will pop onto the vanilla server to pass the torch over to Rendog, who's following me. Tex says, regarding stuff and things, I really miss Slipgator. We all miss Slipgator, but he's still on YouTube. You can still catch him doing his amazing stuff and things, just with different games, you know. So we've still got the Gator, really. Right, what am I doing today? I've got a list of things. Let's have a look at my list. I believe what we want to start off by doing is turning on our witch farm, which means we're going to need some item filters. I know this because we're going to set up the system differently. Item conduits, we'll need those. We'll take these filters. We probably will only need 1 or 2 tops. We're also going to need to make a trash can. Aha. Anyway, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need everyone's help in chat. Today's message of the day is going to be Iskal got called to work, so X is covering. Right? So you just need to type that in chat every now and then, because someone is going to be tuning in and asking. Every time I look at chat, there is someone there. Ian BC says, I really miss Corrales. He was really funny. Again, Corrales is still on YouTube, still doing his thing, man. You can find him, you know. And just catching up on these messages. Wow. Axelon the Muffin Man says, we modded, you crazy fool. Crazy fool. Do I have to talk? Jeez, I could talk like that for this stream. Then maybe it'd be a little bit more like an Iskal stream and you guys would feel slightly happier. I can't remember if I took away my witch spawner. That might not be the way to do it. Spawner. So we have cow, silverfish, and empty. I think it's still over there. So we're probably good. We're probably good. Totally Cosmonautic, thank you for typing in the message of the day. Appreciate that. Letting the people know. Where are we going? Oh, I know where we're going. We just need to type this. Getting a little bit brain confused. Once again, totally out of my wits. There's something really weird about starting a stream, like bang on a particular time. It just throws me off. I start panicking. I'm like, have I opened up all my things? Usually I'm standing there like making stuff happen and being like, Okay, now I've got enough time to start the pre-stream song while I make a cup of tea and load up the rest of the programs and stuff. Today it's all like, I need to get that ready, like, bang on this time, and it's kind of crazy to do. But we are getting noises in my ear, no surprise, in this stream. The Orangelo King has resubscribed for 16 months in a row. Appreciate that, buddy. I saw your message earlier that you weren't feeling so well. Sorry to hear that, man. I hope you feel a little bit better with this stream, though. And we also got a resubscribe for 11 months in a row from Cool Patrick saying, 11 months, you can't count this on your hands anymore. That's true, unless you were born with an extra finger or thumb. That would be really weird. H-Strap says, you should prank Iskall with some modded diorite. If someone would say something like a prank idea that I could go and do, which there ain't many of, I would be happy to do it. But I'm not a pranking guy. I have to say this all the time. By the way, Tree and Beza, thank you for the tea reminders. Today I have a honey and lemon. I figured live streaming 4 days in a row, this is going to be bad for my voice. It's time to give it some love. So, honey and lemon for me. Oh, that's delicious. Wow. Oh my goodness me. The perfect blend of lemon and honey. That is, and heat. Honey lemon, that is a perfect sip. Oh, that's absolutely delicious. Oh, that really is. It's just right. Oh, I think that's the best drink of honey and lemon I've ever had. Wow. Okay, well that's a good start to the stream. So we don't need to worry about this wireless redstone stuff anymore because I can never seem to get it to work. This thing should be receiving on solar. It is. This is going to spawn witches. There is no capacitor in there. That is something we could go back and fetch. Right, and here's our biggest problem. We are inserting everything into here. We do not want to do that anymore. In fact, is this how I'm importing items? No, I would be importing them into a triple white chest. So we need to find the items that come through this and prioritize filtering some of them into the junk bit. So we would go into insert mode, give it a higher priority than the thing next to it, and tell it to put in particular items in here. So we need to go figure out what those items are. And actually, I think it might make our life easier if we turn this on. Because some of the items... Hi, quick, hide from them! Whew. Some of the items are going to go... Uh-oh. Oh, we've still got the mechanical user, and we've still got that. Which has 6 modifiers available. That's slightly incredible. It's a Grandmaster level, and it's on its way to the next one. Okay, so I am picking up some of the items here with my magnet. I tell you what, we need to go back for an octadaic capacitor, so we will do that. So we're looking for capacitor, items to filter, and I think that's kind of it. Must not forget these things though. I've got noises coming in me, I've got messages in chat I need to keep up. For anyone who's tuning in, why is Iskall not streaming, says Obsidian 8. Unfortunately, Iskall got called out to work. I myself am disappointed as well. I was looking forward to seeing him stream. It's been a while since I last caught Iskall streaming. So I'm filling in for him today. Yes, I am. Primed Pixel says, yet again, MOTD. Oh, cheers, my man. Thumbs up to you. I see what you've written there. Win the Ra Jogos says, where is vanilla? I'm doing modded today because I did vanilla yesterday. And I said it earlier, I'm actually kind of in the mood to play vanilla right now. But I feel like I know where I'm at more on modded. You see, when you stream, you want to know what you're doing, otherwise you're sort of standing around umming and ahhing, not knowing what to do. Like, for me, the process of going, you know, oh, we're going to build this in the Octavoid, we're going to go over to the Christmas Village and do that, that takes time, that takes me thinking, that takes me being a little bit meticulous and thinking things over and making sure I know what I'm doing. So when I go and stream, all of that stuff's taken care of, right? Is that a builder's wand in there? And is there 2 of them? Apparently so. So yes, that's the reason. This is really weird the way it displays like that. These things are a different mod. So that's the reason I'm playing modded, just because there are more things on my mind that I know we need to do. So I'm going to destroy some of these items rather than keep them at the moment, because our system... I mean, we don't really need more of these items, but... Do we get spider eyes from them? I think we do, and I think I'll avoid those. Gunpowder we will get from them, but we don't need to void that. And I'm going to void bottles as well, because we have such a ridiculous amount. Capacitor is the other thing we need to do. Check the graveyard, says Blast the Bomb. I would like to leave the graveyard alone because Iskall, being called out to work, recorded a lot of stuff on the server the other day and asked everyone to stay away from his base because there would be plenty of spoilers there. So I think we should definitely honour that. I was about to type Iskall in there. Hi, let's craft one of those, please. Thank you very much. Well, that was really fast, except it didn't do the last bit. Why did you not craft the last bit now? Oh, it's probably making the energetic alloy right now. Yep, called it. Now we've got the capacitor. So back to FTB spawn. Claynut says, hi Asuma, finally watched one of your streams. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hello? Where am I right now? Server? Jeez, that's slightly alarming. Right, I need to drink more of this honey and lemon. It's gorgeous. Perfect temperature. I love cats there with a noise in my ear saying, geez, Iskall? How do I say that? It's just Iskall, isn't it? It's got an X in front of it. You have noises in your ear. I do. It's one of those from I Love Cats. I think it is. Let's have a look here. We got a resubscribe for 14 months in a row from Jolkip. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, it's still delicious. Oh. Pro GJ has subscribed. Thank you, my friend. I believe that's a resubscribe, though. Ananita Tar says, evening X, by the way, answer from yesterday's, it's Anita from your Patreon server. Enjoy some tea. Sorry for the late respond. Merry Christmas. Don't worry about the late respond. Thank you for the donation, appreciate that. Can I just call you Anita then? Like, there's a lot of names where I see them, but they've thrown in like a number or a letter, and I always try and say that, and it throws me off. That's why I've been shortening names as well. Appreciate the donation. We've got another one here from I Love Cats saying, no, I won't be streaming on Thursday. Asuma 3 days ago. Derp. P.S. It's because you're taking Iskall's spot. I'm going to call you Iskall today. It literally reads Iskall when you put an X in front of it. So I don't know what to make of that. So these items are just going in there, aren't they? Except we can't really see it. So that's fine. We just need to prioritise that some items will go into here. So glass bottle. We'll avoid... Well, actually, that stuff gets stored. And we've got a limited amount of space here to work with. In fact, we just want to avoid those 5 items, right? Judging by what is coming into my inventory here, avoiding those 5 will be fine. We will ignore metadata, so these get voided, nice and easy. So I'm now going to chuck the things that will end up being voided into there. And I think we're good. Ah, the capacitor. Right, we'll put in the capacitor, and then we could even upgrade the thing that kills them so it kills them quicker, but it's not going to make a massive difference other than less entities in the world. Right, so now what we need to do, we're still not done fixing it, we need to go get some bone meal, and we need to... what do we need to do? Bone meal and something else. Hopefully I'll remember in a second. We've got another donation here from B Willy Minecraft saying, love the streams. I'm glad you love them, man. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate the support as always. Not Lord Plum says, when is the next Hunt the Hermit? Good question. Probably sometime next year. I think we need to revise the idea a little bit, but we will do another one. I don't know what you guys think about this, but I'm starting to consider that maybe with a series like that, it should start where the action starts. Like, judging on views and feedback and comments, it feels like people are really into it, but they don't want to sit through the caving stuff because it's been done again and again. So maybe the Hunt the Hermit thing should start a little bit more into the game. Like a smaller world, everyone starts with leather armor and like a set of stone tools, so there's less like immediate need for progression or something like that. We'll figure it out. Primed Pixel says, Isuma Scowl Void, we can call X that. I think the best one was, oh, what was it now? Void Skull, I think, or Scowl Void, no, Void Skull, I think, was the one that mixes quite well. That, and some tree says, Asuma, when is the next Hunt the Hermit video on YouTube airing? It'll be tomorrow. Every other day, there'll be a video of it, until it ends. Right, I came back here for bone meal, so we'll take some bones. We also need to check a chest. A chest that I believe is not actually deployed in the world right now. I will need to place it down to find out. It's that one there, but it also needs a diamond on it. Good stuff. and we'll put it down here. Hi, I'm trying to open you. Are you blocked by a sign? Are you for real? Right, look at that. Those are items that we can accept into our storage system. I've got a feeling the solidified experience at the moment, does it have a place to go? I'm pretty sure I gave it a place. 1.7k, so our original supply of that has sort of diminished. Aha, look, this is all we're storing at the moment. Bam, we're going to expand that a little bit. So Rocky Avalon has cheered, throwing some bits at me, saying, would be cool to make a housing for the streaming torch so that it keeps for the next streaming day. Also, perhaps a brazier to light like at the Olympics. But then again, you're on modded. Well, I am going to pop onto Hermitcraft later, but I was literally considering building a little like glass hut somewhere where we could keep the streaming torch for the next event. And I'll tell you guys what I'm going to tell the hermits, and I think what the other hermits want to do as well. But I think we should make a streaming day a monthly thing, which we've done a couple of in the past. They've always been really fun. Just seems like a nice idea. So we are going to go convert that other chest now to all white. We need to make sure it's chunk loaded, and it's all set up to feed us some more redstone, which is why we're setting it back up again. Pandas says, do an Iskall impression. Jeez, you crazy fool. I'm not going to do no Iskall impression. Do you think I'm brand new? Come on now. Jimmy says, yes, streaming every month would be cool. It would, wouldn't it? It'd be awesome. Bam. Right, so these guys are coming down here. All we need to do is go bump, bump, shift, bump, 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 and then hi. No. Where do we do the chunk loading? Here. Yeah, I had a feeling I might. Oh, this is kind of awkwardly placed. This, isn't it? Oh, it's literally. I've got to literally load 4 chunks for the one farm. Well, this won't be here forever. Jeez, it's kind of temporary because of the situation we're in. Right, so we can place those blocks back. That's all good. Yeah, nothing else to comment on. Oh, do we want to upgrade that tool? We could change. It's cold-blooded. It doesn't break. We could change something there. I'm just trying to think of what we'd want to change. We could add lots of quartz onto it. I love cats likes my Iskall impression by the sounds of it. Phil Stone says make the Neverstar generator. We've already made one. I just haven't. I'm yet to properly hook it up. It'll come. It'll come in due time. Drink reminder from Primed Pixel. Thank you so much, my friend. I'll drink some more of this for sure. Toad says, Asuma, why don't you go to Asuma or big gaming events? Because I'm not really a gamer. Like, instead of going to gaming conventions, I go to music festivals, you know? Soren as a cat says, X, you remember the Yogscast live stream you did a long time ago? Around this time? I remember! Yeah, I remember, dude. We'll leave this alone for now. The farm is running. Maybe we can come back there and tinker with it later. Get it, tinker? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wiser Carnival says, your Hermitcraft Secret Santa is at your main entrance. You're welcome. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, actually, because I am yet to see it, and I am deliberately avoiding it until I am ready to record it, which will probably be tomorrow. I'll be recording that and posting it at some point in the future. I don't know. I have the timetable in my head. I've just forgotten it right now. So things we're keeping and things we're not will go over here. Very good. Right, so hoping... Oh, I forgot about sticks. Sticks is going to come into the system. That's actually fine. I think we'll bring the sticks in. That's okay. Let's make sure all of these things have a place, though, on the wall. So what was it? Redstone, sugar. What else do they drop? Gunpowder. We need to make sure all these things are hooked up in our system, which means we're also going to need our shelves or compacting drawers. What are they called? Just drawers? I believe that's a compacting drawer, a framed drawer. That's the stuff. No, there's a controller one as well. I think we might have to craft more. -7? What's going on with that? Well, X is slightly confused. I'll show you exactly what I'm on about in a second, though. So we got a resubscribe for 2 months in a row from Cozy Cloud. Thank you, my friend. And Kyonoko-chan has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Sorry if I butchered your name. X, have you heard of Gorillaz, says Jackster. Of course, the Gorillaz are a huge band. Like, aren't they pretty much a household name? At least for my generation, they're very well known. So that looks like the block we have here, which is the... No, compacting drawer, framed drawer. So this... Only 32. This is like a halfway there one. No, this is one that I painted differently. Right. Got to remember where I'm at with this project. So that makes what we're looking for, and we can actually grab a few of those right now. Let's make sure we leave one material behind, so remember it's a basalt panel. This should be the same as what we're looking at right here. Right, so sugar... and gunpowder, and then glowstone and redstone should be on this side. I see redstone, I see glowstone, excellent. Sticks, are they anywhere? Yes, they are. Apparently I already put the witch farm things over here. We could have kept on collecting these spider eyes because of that. White's Lapin says Iskall had a work emergency, so X stood in. Yes, that's what's happening. If you're looking for Iskall, for example, First Lady says, is Iskall streaming? He's not, unfortunately, he's working, and I'm filling in for him at the moment. Pixord Axpo says, hey Asuma, why do you not have any beacons? If so, if you have so many Nether Stars? Because it's modded. Like, I don't really need a beacon, do I? Modded Minecraft, everything's slightly different. Okay, so another thing I needed to do was go look at the emerald farm. If we're going to do this storage stuff, the emerald farm is directly linked to that. And where did I put my emerald farm? It was in the passive mob thing. So we have to go here and find it. It's 22, I remember it now. Passive mob farming, dial. Sugar, 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 move to Asuma like this, says Toad. I do not understand what your question is. These things keep breaking, man. I cannot get that whole wireless system to work. Hi, that's not what I expected to see. Did not expect to see liquid emerald. Why is there lava in here? Someone else has visited this place. There shouldn't be any lava here. There shouldn't be any lava at all in my windows. What has someone been doing? Well, they've been pumping this stuff into my base. So this stuff activates... Well, I don't have to fix it then, because that's what I came back here to do. So what I should do though, the alarm level should be much more like 30%. So there's a large amount of liquid in there before it takes any. In fact, if you think about it, the higher we set this number here just means that that tank has to fill up, right, to a large amount. But you're still going to have the same amount of villagers in there every time. So by keeping it high, we would never run into a problem. Just means it'll be a while of that thing filling up. So... Turns out we're okay on the emerald front because someone came over here and fixed it for me. That was really unexpected. Wow, that's 2 things off our list. Okay. So now we're going to focus on our storage expansion down below. And I'm going to have a sip of my drink. Evil Notion says extra dimensions keep killing your base. For some reason the power drains enough that your refined storage dumps out. There's a known reinitialization to perform bugs in the refined storage. Oh, so you're saying that because it bugs out, it then... Okay, yeah, no, I understand. I understand entirely. So, the way Scalder told me he fixed this is that you put the card back in. Card comes out, card goes back in. Do the same thing. Now, this is the one that we were just at, by the way. So that might in theory fix the problem. If it doesn't, we might have to link it again, but the block hasn't moved on the other side, so let's go check if that's the problem. Claynut says, Asuma, when is the next time you'll stream on Hermitcraft? I'm streaming on Hermitcraft right now. We're playing on the Hermitpack server, so that didn't work. Oh dear. Earl of Devonshire says, MOTD, Iskall got called into work, so X is covering. Thank you, my friend, appreciate that. Joseph Woot says, where is the Xmas stream thingy? It's on hermitcraft.com/xmas16. That's the place you can go to get that info. Right, so let's have a look at how many emeralds we have in the system. A fair bit, which is great, because what I'd like to craft are some upgrades Let's see if we can see it in this menu. That one. So for everything we have, we want to craft a few of these. Boom, we'll take a stack. That hardly reduced those at all, except I didn't take a stack because we ran out of the things in the middle. Oh well, let's take as many of those as we can get. A whole stack, another one. Excellent. Chuck all of those back in. And we'll try and take... like, I wish I could just take out half a stack right now. Rocky Avalon says, do you have it so that the world somehow unloads when you exit it? If so, it might cause a similar problem. I'm not sure really, because it's all supposedly chunk loaded. Maybe I should try chunk loading it a different way. I'm not sure. I think I'm using chunk loading wards over there. That's another thing I wanted to do in a stream actually, was just make those, because they take such a long time. Be nice to hang out with someone while you're making them, you know what I mean? Okay, let's go to the void one next. I saw a little do not over here. Work in progress. Do not function. Okay. So then we want to make not so many of these. Maybe 12 for now. Right, so the idea is that in our storage system we're only going to hold whatever the drawer has, and then we're going to void the rest. So all of our drawers need these upgrades. Hello Devonshire there with a honey and lemon reminder. Thank you so much. I'll have a little drink right now. Gamer321 Dice says, your mum's so fat when she went to China, they were like, oh no, it's Godzilla. And one of these Chinese men said, come on guys, that's not Godzilla, that's Godzilla's wife. The ending there was a bit, I don't know, a bit worrying, a bit of a troublesome joke that. Oh dear. Your mum is so fat the Chinese think she's Godzilla. I mean, I'm not sure who you're trying to offend here. There's all sorts of people involved in that joke. Delicious, delicious. Tiger Tug says, it is too bad that Iskal couldn't stream, but I'm hyped that there is one. Exactly, like that's the thing. The worst thing would be no stream. So if someone else is streaming, you know, you got that going for you. Bam, there we go. So now it's going to store all of that and void the rest. Here's where things could get a little bit more interesting. If we go take the deep storage unit that has that stuff in and start piping it into the system, hopefully it will find a home there. Had some problems though, had some big problems with this stuff. Now I don't think we actually found this one when we had a look through it. It might be in a storage system. Jeez, this is taking its time. There it is, 613,000. Hi, that's quite a lot, isn't it? Quite a lot. Jimmy Quakers says this is an Iskal. Come on, you crazy fool. Clearly is. Lord Bozo says, guys, your mum is so fat she has more chins than a Chinese phone book. Oh dear. That is what you should have said. I'm not going to comment on these jokes. I'm going to be like, okay. Okay. I don't know what that means. Let's have a look. What are we looking at here? Not only craftables, we'd like to look at everything. So we need an importer, I believe. We can craft one, which is amazing because of auto crafting. It might take a moment, but it's good. Toad says, Asuma, when will Iskal stream? Unfortunately, Iskal won't be streaming today. He got called away to work, so I am here as his replacement. Okay, if we add that there, then it will start importing it. If we add a stack upgrade, okay, it's doing it. Let's have a look at the number here. Yes, it's finding its way there. Thank you. The system works. All of our recent renovations and changes seems to have helped. This is an amazing, amazing time in the history of this base, because stuff like this never works for me. We'll take one of those and we'll get a speed upgrade as well. Just one, please. Just one speed upgrade. Thank you very much. How long will it take to craft? Captain Morris says, X, remember you can hold shift to see what's in a block without opening them. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I just need to look on my screen, don't I? Ooh, okay, so when we hold shift... Wow, okay. Yeah, we can see it going up. What about if we could look at the importer? No information there. This thing, you only see the like input stack. You don't see the data there. Right, so now we add stack and that. Oh, we're looking at the whole thing. Look. That's really clever. I love this. I actually really like this in the bottom left. Very useful to see what's going on. Okay, that is really working, isn't it? What I want to know, though, is what happens if we put multiple stack upgrades in there? Like, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Let's put another 3 in. Will it do 4 stacks at once? This is valuable information we must know. Yeah, we'll take out the speed. Okay, so look at the number. That kind of looks like it's doing about 4 stacks at once. I like it. We'll probably... I don't know what's more efficient, but we'll put 1 speed upgrade in there. That looks really good. Okay, so that thing is slowly being emptied. And the rest will get voided by the system. Excellent. We're doing all the bits and bobs that need doing here. That handsome tree says, your mama's so fat. When she died, she broke the staircase to heaven. Oh dear. These jokes, man. they're a bit crazy. Billy96 says, all of these yo mama jokes fail fish. I think they're sort of almost a little bit. Like, I'm not offended by anything, but I can see why people would be upset by jokes like that, because they just kind of direct an insult randomly. Like it's like firing shots in the dark. Rod Knight UK has subscribed to the channel 2 minutes ago. I missed it. Sorry about that, mate. But thank you for subscribing. I Love Cats is here with a donation saying, Iskal, tell your viewers to listen to the mods. They are starting to be annoying. What's going on? PS mods shout out. What's happening with the mods? Listen to the mods, people. Apparently, the Royal Brick says, X, I wanted to tell you. I know I caught your stream on the second channel and it made me really happy after a rough day. Thank you. Well, thanks for watching it on the second channel. Sorry to hear you had a rough day, and I'm really glad it cheered you up. The Iron Wolf says, your mum is so dumb she bought tickets to Xbox Live. I love that one. I don't know why. I think that's great. She bought tickets to Xbox Live. From who? Who was selling those tickets? Oh, GG. Okay, that's a good one. Right, so oh, I know why. They've been placed the wrong way. This is treacherous. It's been done wrong. Oh, it gives you your items back, does it? Well, we need to find more things that need to go here, right? So we probably just want to start getting more importers, picking up more of this deep storage that's been separated. Like, we need a spot for blaze rods. We will need a spot for those, them, that, which actually has a spot. So everything here can go currently. Okay, so we're going to build a little storage array down there by the looks of it. And we'll get everything that we've put away back into our system because of that. And once those things are in there, we can let them come through from the witch farm as well, which is pretty cool. That as well is welcome to join. Let's have a look at our inventory though. We'll take those. And that'll do. I think our Never Stars are stored down there. Cube Buster says, hey X, here's a good one. Your mum is so fat she doesn't need the internet. She's already worldwide. Jeez, these jokes, man. Oh, they're sort of bad, but good sometimes. I don't know. We'll have to stop with those now. Cleanup says, Asuma, do you have a PO box? I do not have a PO box. That is something that I do not have, and will probably never get, because they are super expensive, and they let you know where like people live, which is something I prefer not for all of you to know. No offense, just prefer you not to know. Okay, there we go. We've placed them all down, so they're all going to need importers. They're all going to need a space in the system. So if we go through them one by one, this one needs a space, so we will give it a shelf. Frame drawer. That other one though is getting ignored, so put that there. Bam, we got a spot for blaze rods. Very cool. Oh, and then you got to lock it as well. I got a key somewhere in my system. We'll get a key in our hotbar and we'll lock it. I made loads of these keys. I was such a derp. Someone's like, you need a key, and I'm well, geez, let me craft a couple stacks of keys. Don't know why. Don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Spegrissian says, why don't you put an importer into the quantum storage where they are already located? You need to move them. Why don't you put them into an importer into the quantum storage where they're already located? No need to move. Oh, I got to run a load of cables. Yeah, actually, to be fair, it didn't make a lot of sense. But this is next to a cable. Plus, look, we're working next to where we're working, right? I'm less likely to make a mistake when I can just go between this spot and the next. I can do them one by one. Now, I think it's a good idea to move it down here. Because look, I'm on the third one now, and I know it's got a space. This one doesn't, so I'm going to put in one of these. We'll put it up here this time. Put in the dimlet, and that one's done as well. So that's number 4. Number 5 is an Enderman head, and I think we'll start making those importers now as well. In fact, let's put the Enderman head up here. Bam! And let's not forget to lock these things as well. So, now you're locked, now you're locked, now you're locked. Cool. We have a donation here, Noise in the Ear, from Elements Gone, saying, I wanted to take a moment to say thank you for all that you do for the community. Also, I think it would be amazing sometime if you took all the hermits, new and veterans, on tours of past seasons' world. Iskall would love Slip's Tower, lol. Yes, I've wanted to do that for a while. I'm glad you gave me a nudge. I need to make that happen. I had that idea a while back. Also, Rendog TV, the Rendiggity Dog, is in the chat. Welcome to the stream today, Ren. We will be saying hello to you shortly. I say shortly, it's like an hour and a half away. I'll be hopping onto Vanilla lately to pass the torch to you. Provided that Wells lets me know where the torch is. I'm hoping he wakes up soon to let me know so we can keep passing it on. That handsome tree says your mum was so fat when she farted the news changed to global warming. Okay. These jokes are terrible. Yes, Elements Gone, thank you so much. Great idea. I need to make that happen. That really needs to be a thing. It's a great idea, isn't it? And appreciate the kind message. ProJG is here, resubscribing for 4 months in a row, saying next you can use a crafting card in the exporter with the axe and shears. Then when it needs to export, it will craft when it needs to export one and is not in the system. I sort of think I know what you mean. You're on about this machine over here, aren't you? Thanks for the 4 months, by the way. Also, MWB1234 resubscribing for 3 months in a row, saying, love your stream, X. Thanks for all the stuff you do for Hermitcraft. No problem at all, buddy. Thanks for coming by and watching. You're on about this bit here. No, importer, exporter. So you're saying put an exporter into this block. I'm not going to look at that right now because I was looking at it earlier and it was really confusing me. Jackster says, best day ever. At 3 there is an Astroneer stream. After that there is a GT live stream, so I'm happy. Oh, good. Glad you're happy. You're not watching the Hermit stream? How could you? No, you're free to watch whatever you want. I love that Astroneer game. It's so cool. I really wanted to do a series on it, but unfortunately... I say my computer couldn't record it. There was something I was going to try to make it work, and then I forgot to try it, and then it got in my head that I can't record it. Uh-oh. I forgot to try that thing, didn't I? I should probably try that today, maybe? Let me see. After I stream, I'm going to finish my video here on the server. I am going to... we want to put the bottle in next. I'm going to... Yes, then upload my modded video. So in the evening, I might be able to find time to... give that a little go, I guess. We already know gunpowder's in the system. That witch hat isn't. Sugar's in there. These are not. Sands, get out of the way. You're being annoying. That's not in there. And neither is that. Okay, so these things... Isn't there like a nefarious heart as well? I think I want to put that one next to the molten core. Wherever that goes. Hi, we don't need toast. Right, there are noises in me here. Stuff and things are going on. You've got to bear with me here. That's the wrong thing! Oh, it's the wrong thing. We've got 4 of these left. So we're going to put that one here. That one above it. And then the witch's hat can go next to that one. And then our little... Hi. No, is it not going to work yet? Oh, I know what's going wrong right now. I just remembered what's going wrong. I figured all of this out before, right? So... What happens, let's grab some cobble. What happens is you have to place it on the block below it. So what I need to do is put blocks here temporarily and then put my frame drawers like that. So then it will go. So what did we need? We needed some basalt for this thing, I think. There's some basalt. And I need to catch up with the noises in my ear. I know, I need to catch up with chat as well. So much is going on. The Royal Brick says Nefarious Heart. I think you mean Nebulous Heart. Oh, is it Nebulous Heart? Well, okay, I got it wrong. What did you expect? me to talk correctly for a stream. Come on now. Your expectations are far too high. I believe it's that one right there. Big tile? Let's have a look. Panel. It's just called panel. Chisel basalt 1? It's not that one then, is it? I don't know. Which one is panel? Oh, there you are. Hi. That's the one we want. No, do not want to use the chisel. Is this thing going to let me open it? Hi, there we go, finally. Right, we can make 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those before we need to craft some more of that stuff. Okay, so these next ones that we're placing will go like... Oh, I did it wrong again. These will go here just fine. I need to get rid of that other frame drawer, don't I? Okay, let's lock some of these because it's not working properly. I didn't put the gunpowder in there. Shouldn't be any gunpowder. Good. You get locked, you get a hat, and then all of these get locked as well. Sweet. Right, and I believe that means we can import absolutely everything in that system now. Which is cool. We'll make a couple more importers. How's this one doing? It's got a long journey ahead of it, that's for sure. Let's craft about maybe 6 of these. Let's just make 10. Yes, please. Let's also make some speed upgrades and stack upgrades. Actually, we've got all the stack upgrades we need. Let's make 10 of those as well. And the auto crafting system works its magic. And before you know it, it'll all be good. So we have a cheer here. I've been thrown some bits by Eagle Fam saying, I think Wells left the torch at Iscal's base. Happy Christmas. Cheer 1000. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. You are probably right. Let's have a look at Discord. Not been messaged by Wells Knight yet. And I'm being messaged by... Aha. Alright, I'll take care of these other things later on today. They do not need to be attended as of right now. Mr. Kabood says, Asuma be streaming. I believe I'm streaming. That sounds correct. I believe you're on the money, so to speak there. We got a donation here, Noise in the Ear, from Ewok Rover saying, Hey X, can I get a shout out for a Silk Touch hatchet I made on Hermitcraft named Leafer Sutherland? Is it based on Keith Sutherland? And why? I don't quite get the connection with the hatchet. It's a Silk Touch hatchet. What does a hatchet do? Does it chop down trees? You've certainly got your shout out. Shout out to Leafer Sutherland then, I guess. Thanks for the donation, buddy. I couldn't really grasp quite what was going on there. They don't stack. Right, that's helpful. No, I don't want that one. Whoops, I took it again. Okay. Hi, we've got them all. And we've got the means to... there's the importers. We might need some cable as well. My inventory is a jumble. It is a literal jumble. Actually, it kind of looks like it's going to do its thing like that. I wonder if the system can take this, man. It's got a lot of importing to do all of a sudden. 9,000 of those, 4k of them, 10k. Wow, ridiculous. That one's only got 2.4k. Let's put some stack and speed upgrades in. Get that one done quickly. We can watch the number change. Actually, that's kind of boring. Evil Notion says, X, but your controller in your base is losing power when you're in another dimension for too long. When you came back from your quartz dimension, your capacitor under your refined storage controller was empty. Perhaps dedicate a power circuit to your RS controller and see if it alleviates your issue. I will get to doing something like that. Yeah, I know what you're getting at. I totally know what you're getting at. I've actually started like building some of the stuff to get towards that. But it's all like one step at a time because I wouldn't know how to do that until I build more infrastructure for it, if it makes sense. Let's go and pick out stack upgrade. That was the other thing I need right now. Oops, I don't want the stairs. That annoys me, the way you're trying to put stuff in and out of the system and it starts moving. Now we've got a bit of a problem. I can't put things back into here, which means something isn't filtering into this area, which is really, really bad. It's very, very bad. It might have something to do with these blocks being here. Let's have a look then. Right, I'm just going to put these upgrades on whatever at the moment. And then one of them here. What about that one? Okay, let's go check our chests and see what's going wrong. Jaff Osh says, do you want to hear a steak pun? It's rare, medium, well done. Where's the pun? I think that's a rhyme, isn't it? I Love Cats says, people, you're just annoying today. Just do as you're told by the mods. They are here to make us a better experience, and they can't if you're not doing as they tell us. What are the mods saying, I Love Cats? Anyway, Ollie says, where? Where is it, Ollie? Where's what? Where's Wally? Oh, Ollie. Did I say Wally or Ollie? Wow, that's confusing. What am I looking for? Jeez, getting me all messed up. Oh, I added some chests earlier, foolishly. Didn't really think about how they were organised. That's a lot of wither skeleton skulls. You need a chest. Jeez, right, that's bad. A witch hat just went in here. We've got a place for a witch hat. I'm trying to get stuff to go to the other place, and it doesn't always want to go there. So I'm going to guess that these are full of items now, and foolishly I put them there, and we can't look into them. But I can hold down shift. Aha! Witch hats. Bottles. Who can explain this to me? Why are they going in here? All of that other stuff makes complete sense to me, based on what I've been doing recently. The witch hats and the bottles in that chest, that's not right. They shouldn't be going there. Let's go give the wither skeleton skulls a home. Bezos says, what was your favourite build from yesterday's all-day stream? Scar's build, man. Scar's build was amazing. Hi, I'm trying to... No! We don't want that there. We would like... No! You've already got a place to go to. What's going on? Let's put it in the one above. I shouldn't... Oh, wait. It's just gonna... Yep. That's already got a home. Why would it go here? It's got a home there. Oh, and it's importing too fast that I'm not going to be able to beat it, am I? Maybe if we lock it, shift click on it. Ooh. That's not what I was trying to do. Let's get a free hand. It won't let me put it in there. It won't let me swap them out. Ah, what did I do? His Majesty says, did you forget the priorities, X? I didn't, because it's all on the same priority, which is 1000. It has the most priority. It's 71% full. That's fascinating. I would not have thought this was that full. Surely not. Like, how many bones do you have? Oh, I know why. It's because we haven't upgraded all of the limits yet. Right, I should probably be upgrading the limits on some of these because they have a lot of items coming to them. GG, I missed an important step. Okay, so... Don't tell me it just holds just one stack. That's kind of mental. Or is it a stack of stacks? I don't know what's going on. But we need to get those upgrades in there. Right, bottles is another one that will probably need pretty big storage. Cool, Patrick's there with a derp face. I'm not derping right now. I'm telling you, I am not derping. I do not understand why my priority 1000 system isn't getting given the priority I'm trying to give to it, you know. Let's see what the technical peeps in the know-how of the chats say. Rainslayer says, are the drawers already full and have void upgrades? No, but as you saw there, one of them had nothing but a stack in. That's only got a stack. Why are the rest of them not making their way here? Maybe there's a bandwidth to how much can go in at once, so it puts it somewhere else. What are these for? Is this an item filter or are these for upgrades? Compare all dictionary? No. That might be a good thing to do, I'm not sure. Compare MBT, yes. Compare damage, whitelist, items. So the whitelist, I'm pretty sure, is that, 9 slots. Nanobyte says, what happened to Iskal? Iskal got called away to work. He is unable to stream today, unfortunately. Let's keep clicking on these things. What else is going to need a lot? Blaze rods will need a lot. But even then, like, blaze rods is heading here. Yet on some of the other items, they're not at all. That one's been sorted out. This one ain't. It's only got a stack in. Seems like the new ones I've added are doing it all wrong. And bam, we got a noise in the ear. It's a resubscribe for 13 months in a row from Fabian Fabian Isimo. Isimo? Hopefully I got that right this time. I think I butcher that one every single time. Ruby Loves Pugs says, joke time. Son, father, why is Santa only here on Christmas? Father, rest of the year he is in jail for breaking and entering. It's quite good, that one. I like it. Philip Dewey says, Asuma, why do you do so much modded as opposed to original vanilla Hermitcraft? That's a matter of perspective. I play vanilla far more than I do modded. Far more than I do modded. Absolutely. Don't know how to answer that, really. I mean, I've been playing a fair bit of modded lately, but never as much as I play vanilla. Right, let's put that there. Alright, and then we need to get more void upgrades. More of all of the upgrades, basically. They don't have auto crafting yet, which is what we're going to do now. This is how we play from now on. Every time we need to make something, we auto craft it. So let's go into here. We need some more patterns because we ain't got enough there, but we can auto craft them. Give me a stack of those suckers. Yes, we've got a redstone farm, so it's all good. All good in the hood, homie. I hope Iskal can do streaming and YouTube full time, says Air Rocket. I keep encouraging him to, but you know, it'll take him time to figure out what he wants to do. White Lapin says, Asuma, when are you going to record Factorio again? I don't know. I don't know when I will. I was thinking about it the other day. I'm a little bit discouraged by... I'll be years behind where other people are with the game, so I'm not sure when I'll actually want to start playing it again. I mean, I certainly want to play, but I might not want to make it into a series, you know? Right, so we need to auto-craft chests, which I don't think we've done. So we'll create that pattern. But we also probably then want to recreate... I'm going to have to use this over here, aren't I? How do we make those? We'll also probably want to add that as a recipe. Okay, then we want to... Then we can make that thing. Excellent. So... Hi, wait, what am I looking for? I've got to click on that one next. Basic drawer. The one with the oak chest, although it'll be an all dictionary thing. There it is, bam. Okay, so we can make that much. Then we need to make that. Cool. Which one is the one? That one there doesn't have a pattern yet. Right, then we need that to make a storage upgrade. And that's all we need. And we also need that to make a void upgrade, and that is also all that we need. So now, when we put that in our system, everything is auto-craftable. Nick Stu says, will you do an Astroneers LP? I'm thinking about it. I really am. I have to find out if I can record the game first of all. So we're going to put one in each around here, because they're all different things basically. Put you in that one, then they can craft a little bit faster. One over here. Wasn't it 6 in total? Oh, that one's kind of blank. But it's supposed to be an oak chest. We'll put it in there. Right, all that stuff should be ready. That's pretty cool. Ayush says, by any chance, can you tell me who won the UHC? I hope it was a hermit. I can't tell you, because that would be spoiling the series for everyone, wouldn't it? X, what do you think of Astroneer? Sorry if someone has already asked. I just joined, says Vanok TV. I think it's great. It looks really cool. I don't know how much depth there is to it, but I'd really love to play it and do a series on it. Unfortunately, I had trouble recording it, but there might be a way for me to make that work. Just depends if I have the time to do it, really. Brioni says, what about a Let's Play on Planet Coaster? Another game that I really like the look of, but just got completely burned out by like playing it so early on. I'm starting to really dislike how like games are all popular and hyped before they're finished, because it feels like everyone jumps on it, then it's dead within a week, and then when they actually start adding stuff to it, you feel like you know what that's about and you don't want to play it again. You know, remember, I'm not much of a gamer as it is, so I like creative games. If it's going to burn me out on a creative game before it even gets going, like that's a sure way for me to lose interest in things. Right, so I can't put that witch hat back in because it's messing up in the system. I think I've got an idea on how to make this work, by the way. But we came here to do some crafting. Upgrades is what we're looking for. So let's craft 20 of those. Hi. Start, and then these ones. Oops. There we go. We want to do 20 times 4, so 80. Not bad. And like that, it'll go and do it all, which is really cool. Do your thing, system. Do your thing. It's doing its thing, man. It's doing it right now. Ruby Loves Pugs says, X, have you checked out The Lost Guardian? It's so cool, you should play it if it interests you. There's tons of games out there I could check out, that's for sure. We got a resubscribe for 9 months in a row from Hey Cal, thank you my friend, thanks for the support, appreciate it. I'm going to have another sip of this drink. Delicious. Tuxedo Cat says, I really liked X's No Man's Stream Sky. No Man's Stream, No Man's Sky streams. I enjoyed doing those, but got bored of that game quickly, right? I mean, that's what's happened. So we need more hats to go in there. I reckon if we change this to... Oh, that makes much more sense now, doesn't it? 10% full, because we've added all the upgrades. Comparing between, no. Let's say no to that and see if they start coming in here. Right, we've got 2 of these, 32 in that one. Why 32? And why... Hi, I guess I can click them out like that, right? Then I can't put them in there. Jeez, I'm filling up my inventory with rubbish now. Which one holds these hats? Hi, there you are. But I can put them back in like that, no problem. Or can I? Because they are mysteriously reappearing in my inventory, which is kind of worrying. Jeez, right. We need to get a skull in here. Let's get this one ready. So we're gonna bump. Oh, straight away it puts something that's already ready to go somewhere else. Quick! Yes! Oh, no! What happened? What happened, man? I just give me my stack back at least. Right, I'm gonna click furiously fast now. Right, watch this. Oh, it's a terrible idea. So why not this one? I don't get it. Maybe we'll do this then. Maybe we'll get rid of these ones. There's only 32 in there. And then we'll put the skull in instead. Come on! Come on, out you go. Are there now more than 32 in that one? What is going on? Maybe that thing I tried... Oh, and I need an empty hand. Let's turn off this magnet. That's the easy way of solving this problem. Turn off the magnet already. Okay, magnet, you're over here. It still says 32. Now it's in both these drawers. Why is it saying 32? Oh my god, it's because they're not stackable. Oh, and someone just read it. Sharpie Thunder Flare. You got it. Oh, it just made sense. It just clicked in my mind. It's like, they're not stackable. Look at that. Oh, we have... Right. So it was actually an assumer derp. Jeez, would you know it? Every single time. Oh, what's this problem I'm having? It's me. I'm the problem, alright? Every single time. I was convinced that something was going wrong in the system. Nope. It's the user. It's the user. Oh. Okay, well I think I know how to solve this problem now. So if we add that, it will now void extra things coming into the system. It might take us a while therefore to fix some of these other ones. See, that one, it's already got itself sorted out. This one, we'll give it the upgrades that it deserves. Deserves, that's right. Strange word to use when you're talking about a storage system. Look at those dirt faces in chat. Oh, GG's. We got a cheer here. Some bits are being thrown at me by Anita saying derp. Like a derp. Yep. I done diddly derped. Oh. I've never learned my lesson. Assumer never learns. That could be a movie. Hi, didn't I put upgrades into the other dimlet in storage one? Right, so we're not upgrading those two because they've got the wrong things in them. Yes, I did. Problem here is I don't want them to keep putting items in there. This is gonna, like, fixing what's broken is gonna be kind of a pain. But I think we can do it. I think we can figure it all out now. So I jumped the gun there. I should have put these upgrades in a little bit sooner. That's for sure. Ribbed bones. We got those. You have dimlet package twice. Yes. You are completely right, my friend. Davy Dome says, Merry Xmas X. Kind of looks like a joke. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Anita there with a winky face. Toby Bennett with a dirt face. I just can't do anything right, can I? Guy I56 says, Hey X, caught a stream after a long time. Been so busy, what are you doing? No surprise. I'm playing like an absolute pro over here. I'm figuring out problems. I'm solving problems. I'm like doing amazing, crazy cool stuff. Which translates to realise I'm being an idiot. basically. I'm realising, oh, I've been an idiot again. Hey guys, can you... Oh no, wait, can you help me with this? No, no need, you're just being an idiot. That is the story of the day. Okay, so we can actually kind of fix a couple of things here quite easily, I think, if we get these hats out of our inventory, which we can now do by standing here and spamming that thing over. Right, I'm gonna jam on like that, some crazy fast clicking. Oh, we actually did all of that. Wow, that was really fast. Which is kind of what we were going for. Now we can get rid of these. Come on now, let's do some super speed clicking. How are you not empty yet? How is it not empty yet? Okay, so that felt like more than 32. Let's put that back. One left. Can I take the one that's left, please? No, because it's locked. Boom. Okay, then it puts something else in there, as it would do. But Bottles has already got a place. So as long as this stuff is importing, it's going to be a pain for us, really. So we should probably disconnect the importing, which means we're going to break this connection here, and it will stop that importing. We'll stop it doing that importing as well. Okay, now let's sort out this mess already. The Unimoose says, what happened to Iskow's stream? Iskow unfortunately got called into work, so he was unable to stream today, which is why I am filling in for him, so you guys still get your Hermitcraft stream. So what we wanted to do was put in a skull somewhere, right? An Iskow! For a little pun. Hi, you got a new home! You've got a new home. And then we need to upgrade the new home. Put a void on it. Right, so these hats can go back into that one. So I believe everything has been upgraded. I do not want drawers there. I believe everything has been upgraded. Did we get that one? Yep. Yep. Okay, but you are not, because we do not want... Right, I've got to click those things out of there. Excellent. We've got to click the dimlets out as well. That's another one that needs emptying. Now apparently Sugar has decided to go in there. Sugar, you're already supposed to be on the other side. What are you playing at? Right, in go those. Cool, all taken care of. And Sugar's decided it wants that one as well. Don't know what to do anymore. Don't know what to do with this Sugar. It's taking up all the space. Snoot Newt says, what's Iskow's job? I don't know if he's told you guys, so I won't tell in case that's something that he wants to keep to himself. Right, there is our nefarious heart. Look, it's spelt nefarious, okay? We're going to put that one in our system. That is a lot of gravel. It's quite a lot of gravel in that one. Right, these ones really are just wasting space. They've got the wrong blocks in. And there's a lot of sands, and the block storage will be in the next section. Okay, what are they? Old factory vents. We'll take this thing. I think we had room for 3 more items, right? And we'll just make them drops from mobs, since that's the theme of that area. So we got another cheer. Some bits have been thrown at me by Rocky Avalon saying, I'm investigating this issue. I discovered a bug with quantum storage. A quantum storage unit allows unstackable items to stack, even with different durabilities, but they all withdraw with the same durability. In other words, it can be used to instantly repair items. I noticed a little bug with it myself. It ignores damage values. It will also ignore damage values on dyes, so you can use one dye in refined storage to craft any type of other dye. So if you've got cactus like I do and you need to make lapis, because they share the same ID, refined storage ignores it and allows you to do that. Interesting super cheaty info for you there. In case you felt like getting your cheat on, you know what I mean? Did we sort these ones out? Yes, yes, and yes. Good to know. These ones will be next to go into the system. We need our key, so we can unlock, put that in, lock it again, check to see it's got upgrades, which it hasn't. I wonder if the one below it has. Looks like it. This one here, all good. And that one is all good as well. Let's take out the sugar. All of it can go over here. I think that's drops from the witch farm, because there's only a little bit of sugar going in there. So that one's taken care of. And then, right, the next one's here. So we're going to put that in next. And bam, we have a noise in my ear. A new subscriber, it's Aga Games. Thank you for subscribing, appreciate the support. MAGA Gangster, I've got your joke. I think we'll leave it at that for now with those jokes. Asina03 says, please turn off. Are you talking to me? You want me to turn off the stream? Why do you want me to do that now? Okay, let's lock the one at the top. We did that. All of this is done. We've got one left. One left. What item do we want to put in here? I think there might be something in our storage system that takes up a lot of space that we could do. Benif says, I wish on Season 5, new and old hermits could team together. The deal is, you know, when people stop playing Minecraft for whatever reason, unfortunately that's a thing that happens, right? And doesn't necessarily mean, as much as you want it, maybe I do as well, that it's gonna happen again, you know. Have we got storage for Never Stars yet? I don't think we do. I didn't see a Never Star one down there. That one would jump. Hey, and let's put the epic shader down there as well, because we can make another row, remember. And now I'm going to rearrange stuff because I want that one to be next to the other one. Look at this. We've got to re-import lots of this stuff, you see, because it is just an absolute jumble over here. Complete and utter mess, and we've got to stop relying on this crazy system of doing things. Did Bones have a spot? Bones would be a good one to give a spot. Is TFC feeling better, says Nidasia. I don't know. I got a feeling, as much as I want TFC to be feeling better, it sounded like the reason that he's not able to stream is a bit more serious, and maybe he's probably still in some discomfort, which is unfortunate, of course. Let's take out the sugar. Hey X, how tall are you, says Iastano. I am 6'3". I extend up into the clouds and above. Not really. Not that tall, come on. Hi. Oh yeah, I've got to shift click it. Okay, so that's going to find a new home over here. So the last set of compacting drawers can go down. I've got to place it on top of this. Booyah. Items are going to go in. That's just a... No, wrong one again. How have I got 9 of those? Compacting drawers, right. Oh, I see. I know where we are. So let's go to refined storage. We've got to chuck our frame drawer in. That's the wrong thing. Then we've got to grab something from Quark, wasn't it? Let's go over and have a look at the block. We got a donation here. Noise in the ear from G-Stab saying, just in case you didn't write it down, the item that is like a simplified builder's guide is called the World Shaper's Sextant from Botania. Thank you for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it. I didn't write it down. Someone sent me a Reddit post that had it in there, so I just left that open, and I actually found out the other thing I've been shown on that day works perfectly for what I want to do. You just have to get used to its quirks a little bit. So appreciate that. But I've actually got the solution. You'll see it in the next episode, I guess, of Hermitpack, which will be with you after Christmas, I think, if I remember correctly, on Monday. Let's have a look at how much stone stuff we got in here. Stone slabs. No. One. That's all we got. I need to make a stone generator. That's something else I wanted to do this stream. Cool, it's starting to get a bit toasty in my room here. That's the wrong type. Well done. Well, I goofed that up, didn't I? And I don't think you can make these ones back. Nope. Nope, you cannot. Learned that one before. So what was it? 2 or was it 4? I think it's 4. There we go. Maybe I should auto-craft those. I hear someone saying. It's not a bad idea, really, is it? An unnamed partner says, who's streaming next? Rendog will be up next. Pandas for Life says, X, do you drink coffee? I like coffee, but I try not to drink it on a regular basis. Try and keep them far and few between, you know? Okay, we'll leave it like that so I remember what to craft next time. That thing says holds 32 stacks. Let's go have a look. Wasn't the max, like, framed drawer? Let's go at storage. Ooh, that didn't do anything. So these ones hold 32. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was 64. Alien Explorer says, Asuma is a slice of bread confirmed. What confirmed that? Jeez, I missed that bit. The Beetle Barn says, what do you recommend for early game power? I don't know. I'm really not sure what I would recommend, actually. I'm not that great of a modded player. Something. Don't do nothing. Don't diddle-daddy about like I did, because it took me a while to get my power sorted out. Right, this one's going to go up here. And that looks cool, the three of those together. And we'll lock that. And we need to give it its upgrades, which we are starting to run a little slow on. Didn't I make the same ratio, those? 4 to 1. Didn't get the right amount, though. But we can actually calculate. We need 1, right, yeah, 4. No, 5. 5, right. No, 4, because we've already got 1. That's confusing. 4 of those, and then we need another 5 times 4. 20, so we're all good. So we just need 4 more voids. Okay. Please give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it, man. Let's get those crafted. Do you have a bone drawer, says Darko. That's one of the things we're going to do here. We're going to put in a bone drawer. I can't believe this system is actually working now. It took me a while to get it going. Definitely run into some hiccups along the way, haven't we? Let's work our way up here. So, yep, we've got all of those in place. We're going to put in bones next. I think we're actually like short on drops to add to the system. So we need to get this whole thing kind of filled up before we go any further. Now you're locked. Now you got upgrades. Coolio. I can... Let's go find 5... No. Let me check again. 4 more mob drops. That's all we need, and then the thing is done. Lord Bozes says, question, what's the popular Christmas carol in the desert? A. Camel ye faithful. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Who could tell me how many people... Oh, I can actually see it on my screen today. 1,400 people have tuned in for the Hermitcraft Christmas live stream. Thank you all for coming by. Hope you're enjoying the modded Minecraft shenanigans. Rotted flesh is something we'll end up getting a lot of. As you do. Maybe put some zombie heads in there as well. Ooh, that's a good idea. What other heads do we get? We've got one for Enderman. Zombie hearts. These are all things that are taking up inventory space. How many did I say we needed? 4. Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Be sure to hit the follow button if you haven't done so already, and go to hermitcraft.com/xmas16 to see the schedule for today streaming. As it's not just me, other people will be streaming as well. We'll be passing the torch, so to speak. What other mob drop do I want to put in here? I'm not seeing anything else yet that we're going to farm a lot of, that it makes sense to have set up now. I am seeing a lot of things that need to get moved over there. Look at this absolute mess. An absolute mess of a storage system. This is what I'm steadily and slowly figuring out how we're going to fix, right? And it's going to take some sweet time. Okay. Not seeing anything. Are there suggestions in chat? You have 2 places for bones now, says Onion. Oh, okay. I'll take an extra drop. So we need 2 more, just in case I have messed that up. We will take 2 more drops of mobs with us. Maybe we will just take something that's a little more trivial. Not been used that much. If I see something, narrow it down now. Anything will do. Look all that. See, look, what a waste. What a waste. Like, this storage system is terrible. I feel embarrassed, man. Like looking in an old closet that ain't been cleaned out in a long time. Quite an accurate description of what's going on. So much junk. I think I saw a creeper head. Maybe we'll go with that. Stone swords, says Goggles. I want all the stone swords to be voided out of the system. I'm not going to hold on to those. But yeah, maybe items that don't stack could go in there. Where were those creeper heads? I could actually search for stuff like this, couldn't I? So if I go creeper, or actually if I type in heads, or why is nothing coming up? Because I'm looking in the wrong thing. Wrong thing again, heads. Type in heads. Oh, finally, creeper head. I don't have any skeleton heads, which kind of sucks, because I did have some and then they all went. Fat Turtle says, do not say my name. Oh dear, I made a mistake there. Mrs. Wellsnight is in chat saying, oh, autocorrect on phone. Hello T-Mouse, hello Make It Right. Oh, she's saying hello to everyone. Hello to you as well. Oh, Fat Turtle 359 has subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. I've read your name twice now, haha. Anyway. Where was... Oh no, we got the creeper head out of the system. Oh, Just one other drop that comes from a mob. That's all I need. Magma Cream Asuma. I haven't farmed that yet. There might be some in the system. I'll probably make a farm like that at some point. Yeah, maybe that would actually do just fine. Oh, I tell you what, no, arrows. Arrows will get in the system from skellies. There we go, we did it, peeps. Job done. Skeletons drop skulls, not heads, says Ewok Rover. That's interesting. I could use this. Right, so a head. Zombie head. Skull. Wow! I did not notice that. That's... yeah, okay. X, what is your favourite type of plane? Says Text Storm Sand. I do not know. But I was going to make a joke about plain as in plain flavour. But my brain wasn't fast enough, and I went, no. You had your moment, brain. You had your moment. Let's unlock it. Let's grab all of it. Why am I up here? I thought... oh, it's a creeper thingy. Where'd that guy come from? I thought I heard a little creeper hiss. Then I'm upstairs. Then I'm like, what's going on? Oh, giving Asuma a heart attack here. Okay, we'll put that. Let's get these all in place quickly. Got quite a few to do. So we'll put the skull up the top, or the head, to be correct. One there, and we really need those in place, the two at the bottom. So no creeper head on this side. Or maybe we could take out the arrows for now. I don't know. Be nice to have them grouped up, I think, like put them all together, but moving these things around will be a pain. I think I will take out the arrows. I think I would like for there to be creeper heads there. Cool. Okay, so we've got all of those things together. Let's now lock them and upgrade them, and then we are ready to start doing something crazy, which is moving all of that storage about and trying to fix our big problem here. Who streams next, says Pandas for Life? It'll be Rendiggity Dog. Up next. Right, that's one's done. How long did this take us, man? This took us some time. 2 left. Bam. And bam. Very good. Right, now what do I do? What step is next? Let's... oh, the inventory... no, it's taking the items. It's not that terrible now. Okay, upgrades can go in there. Importers we will need. We will also need some speed upgrades and stuff like that. Cool. What item did I have over there? That chisel can go back in the bag. It's inventory sorting time. Right, so the importer goes down the back here. Let's grab all of our upgrades to this stuff. There it goes, it moves. And speed upgrades, do we have those? Nope, we've got to craft some more. Let's get 10 more of those going. You should connect the importers again, says person with no name. But that's what we're doing right now, man. Habby Dracula says, but it was worth... what was worth it? I'm missing out. What did we just do? Apparently something was worth it. All of this. Yeah, all of this was worth it. For sure. Let's find... aha! One is empty. Terrific. That... oh, that should mean that we should empty these. Take those back. Thank you. 20k. That one's empty. Terrific. Again, upgrades come back. 1.7k left. Does this one have a stack upgrade in? It does! You don't need that. You need a speed upgrade. What a waste. What an absolute waste. This one can have a stack upgrade and a speed upgrade. That one can have a speed upgrade. And that one's empty. Terrific. Okay, we will come back later and sort more of that out. We've got more work to do in terms of storage before we can move on to something else. So we're an hour and 20 minutes into this stream, people. That's crazy. Time has flown by, and I really need to make a stone generator. Apparently, Full Symmetry is in chat as well. Full Symmetry in the house, says Minecrafty167. Welcome, Fulls. I am sorting out a absolute ridiculous mess that I've created. It is going to take some time. Last speed upgrade goes there. Terrific. I've now kind of got like more stack upgrades than I actually need. So the next step for me is to be efficient with my inventory space. So everything needs to go in there. Why is it full again? surely not, is it? Okay. Okay, calm down. Let's start. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's trying to use the space to autocraft stuff. Weird. Right, now... Oh, jeez, this is mental. Right, now can I put these things in here? Yes. Right, and we're out of space again. This is how ridiculous it is. Look, it just fills it up immediately. Right, let's take more Never Stars, because they've got a proper place now. Let's get rid of more things that don't need to be here. Okay, now what we're going to do is import everything into here. And it should sort them in the proper place quickly. Now why? It looked like it was going to take a long time. I think it's not. Now let's cross our fingers. It hasn't come back here. This means they should be moving to the correct spot in our storage system. So now it's our duty to move all this rubbish out and re-import it. False says evening. Evening false. False, how's the reindeer feeling today, says T-Mouse. Which reindeer is this? Wasn't it Cleo who was building reindeers about the place? Let's go over to the end. Let's start... Okay, they're quantum storage units. So these places have... these things have a home. Skullmaster45 says, I hate you, with a big smiley face. I hate you too, man. Hope you're having a good time watching the stream. I don't really hate you, I just said that. I didn't mean it. Let's go over here. Grab the rest of these, bam, and look for other things that need storing away. There's quite a few of them here, isn't there? Yep, that'll probably do for that one. We need like a marker. Once I've gone through and sorted it out, it needs a marker as well. And I'm not going to do a lot of this because we don't need to clear up all the space right now. We just need to clear up a fair amount of it. Very good. Let's do up until that one there. That's a storage, a quantum storage. So everything before the quantum. Look at all of these Never Stars. What a cheaty person I am. Absolutely cheaty. Velociraptor says, good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome to the stream. Devon Gamers says, can I call you Dad? If you want to. I mean, I'm not your dad, but if you want to call me that, that's quite alright. Whatever you say. Silver Snakey says, love the streams, Asuma. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Oh, that reminds me, we've got a new subscriber. It's Smiley Guy 73. Thank you for smiling. Thank you for smiling, and thank you for subscribing as well. Skullmaster says, I meant that to Lord Bozo. I love these streams. Do you love Lord Bozo's puns as well? I think everyone loves puns. Come on now. Right, let's go and get some of these in here. Bam, that's another chest down. So we're only going to do this one now, and then we'll move on to something else. Because it's tiring, I know, but it was a job that desperately needed doing. And we've done it extremely well, actually. Okay, some more of them. More of those. What else? What else? I believe... Aha, a few bottles. That's kind of it, really, isn't it? That's kind of it. Excellent. Prime Pixel says, hi, Dad. Lol. Are you talking to me? Captain Morrow says, puns are the lowest form of humour. I disagree with that. I don't see how you could, hierarchy humour. Humour isn't like a science, or it isn't like 1 + 1 = 2. It's different for everyone, and we all measure it differently and think of it differently. Some people think sarcasm is the lowest form of humour. I think sarcasm can be genius if you do it right. Sometimes it's just gonna smelly. Oh, look at that rotted flesh. There's too much rotted flesh for one system. Right, let's go actually look at our thing down there now, just to confirm that it's doing what it should be doing, and then we'll build a stone generator. Who knows how to build a stone generator? It's like Minecraft basics, isn't it? Okay, only 8 of those. I'm clicking on the wrong one. I don't know why I went back there. That not ticking up makes sense. It looks like it all came down here, which is good. You only have a stack. Right, that one might be broken, or I think we moved those ones out, and those are in deep storage down here. I'll tell you what we should do, is just finish doing the rest of that. So let's grab some cables. Let's grab some upgrades again. So we just want those, really. Cool. And let's remove the ones that are no longer being used, the ones at the end. Oh, also, I should put my magnet back on. Great stream, Asuma. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. The wine, or is it the winged god says, I am puntastic. That's a pun. I see what you did there. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Hi, that's the one we were just talking about not having what we needed. Any of these could do with a, yep, you could do with that, couldn't you? And there we go. Right, we're done with that, we're moving on. Are you happy? I hope you're happy. G-Stab says the best form of humour is saying pun is not intended after saying any random thing just to confuse people. Welcome to the stream, mate. Pun not intended, pun not intended. Yeah, it is, It's a good one, isn't it? Because you get people thinking, you troll them. It's trolling. It's not straightforward humour. It's not hee hee ha ha. It is trolling, isn't it? That's what it is. It's like a subtle troll. Okay, so in order to make a stone generator, we need some lava and water. It's going to be interesting because what we will make will break. I think I'd also like to do this with refined storage. No lava. Let's get a bucket then. Looks like we've got to take a trip to the Nether. We need lava, we need water, we'll need glass to surround it so we can look at it without it destroying things. We will also probably need a stone block to begin with, and then we'll need, is it an importer with some sort of upgrade? Who can tell me? No, it's not that. We have to go, what's this thing called again? Refined storage? Is that, yeah, that's the one. One of these here, constructor or destructor, we need a destructor. And we have one. Amazing. Okay. And we'll probably need some cables. Very good. To the Nether we go. To grab some lava. Yo. What will you do with all of those Nether stars, says Karam. We're going to use them to make energy. Can you believe it? We use it in our Wither farm as well. Dang, I really like this song, says Potato Wings. Well, it's written in the bottom right of your screen. It's known as Escape. That's the one that we're looking for. A drum for lava, says Caster Christie. Hey, I'm not that smart, man. I'm going to use a bucket. Every time I need a lava, I take one long trip to the Nether. I get one... Who's this for? Oh, it might be for Iskall because you can't go to his base because of spoilers. Ergo used a stone generator from the mod pack. Who is Ergo? And that doesn't help me. I'm going to make my own one. Don't you worry about it. Don't fall in the lava now, jeez. I've got to remember to say that more, because it's an Iskall stream, technically. Oh, there we are. Wasn't that higher up before? Pretty sure this used to be higher up. Helpless Banana says World Interaction Upgrade. That's a different mod. Hey, wait a minute. That mod might be better. Yeah, we will definitely look into that once I point out the problem with the stone generator. Apparently Ergo is Etho, and people call Etho Ergo now. I don't know why. I must have missed that joke, but okay. Oh, hit the cactus. Oh, took damage a little bit later. A little bit of a delayed prick that was. It came a little bit later. Right, pun not intended. Pun not intended. Oh, right. Okay, let's go chuck this one down like this. Oops, I put one over there by mistake. So we're going to have... Oh, let's see. How do you do this again? Right, so... The lava has to flow onto the water is how I remember it works. So this needs to be 1 block higher. It needs to extend by 4 blocks like that, I think. Let's just chuck... I should have perhaps chiseled this to something a little bit nicer than the vanilla stuff, but oh well. Right, so this here is where the water then wants to go to. And I think all you really need to do is something like that, and then like this. So we're going to put the water there, except we're going to remove that block there. Voila! We have stone. So now the problem is that it's not that straightforward. I should have put this closer to somewhere where we could have accessed a cable. Wow. That was a bad decision. Let's do this anyway. Let's bring it over to the other side. What did I miss, says Eliza Blago. We did a bunch of things at the beginning which I can't remember for some reason. Like we went to the Emerald Farm to fix it and it had already been fixed by someone else. Then we've been working on fixing my storage system. Now we're going to make a stone generator. This in theory will run into a problem that I want to fix. Booyah! Right, this can come down here then. It's not actually that messy because I don't go up into that top area too often. This bit will be messy though because I'm going to connect it to the controller. I'm not sure if you can just connect it to something else. There we go. Okay, so in theory this thing should destroy. Ignore redstone signal, type items. So who can tell me why is it not destroying? Anyone? Anyone got an idea? It's definitely connected to the controller. We can see the importers. Some are grouped together, interestingly enough. We can see all the crafters in this. We can see a sunflower. Apparently there's a sunflower in the system, people. It uses RS. Destructor, it's there. 1 RS per tick. Let's have a look in chat. Someone's going to make sense of it with me. Mechanical miner with silk touch books, says Siren his cat. And engineer says, can't you use world interaction upgrades? I can. There's many different ways we can do this. I am trying this one first of all. Who can tell me why it doesn't? Put the stone in the destroyer thingy, says Jackster. Tell it what to destroy. Ah, gotcha. It's like a filter. It's still not doing anything. Change type from items to blocks. That's what I thought. It goes items to fluids. Pick up items instead of break-in? No. But, sort of, would the other one work? Apparently, whitelist stone. We've whitelisted stone, have we not? Mode whitelist. Blacklist, whitelist. It's not working. You may need a destruction core, says Bart Boy. Wasn't that used in the like you used that in the crafting process? Prime Pixel says remove the whitelist derp face. Come on, don't give me a derp face. I haven't done anything derpy yet. You don't remove the whitelist, you either blacklist or whitelist. If I remove that from there, we're in the same situation we were a moment ago. Xavier Emerald says claimed chunks. Well done you. You are probably absolutely right. This will probably break something somewhere. Hi. Now this might eventually run into a problem where the lava flows first, and I was thinking about a way that you could fix that problem automatically. Well, that will certainly do it. Let's see what the world interaction is, because actually right now I think I'd rather use the world interaction upgrade if it meant we could bypass needing to fix that problem. So let's go... Oh, it's called something different now, isn't it? Or do I even have one available? Upgrade mining, yes. Allows mining a cobblestone. Doesn't say stone. I'm going to point that out. It doesn't say stone. Let's grab a extractor. That's not what it's called. Maybe the word item is in it. It is transfer node. We need a pipe and a chest. There we go. Let's try this one out as well then. That seems to be holding out this one here, doesn't it? Okay, thank you for your service. Now we know how you work. So we put this here. Put an upgrade on it. Or two. Or that many. Let's put that one first. No sign of it breaking the block. What about when it's got a line to a chest? No, it only works for cobblestone. So we have to use the destructor, which means it'll break at some point and we need to fix it. But I think I'll do that another day. I think I will do just that. Very cool. Yeah, I'm actually gonna dismantle this whole thing and rebuild it another day. I just wanted to do that as a little experiment / test. Now we get to listen to the lovely sound of glass being broken instantly. And a little bit of lag spiking. Then all of this, and bam. Hello Asuma. I'm Merry Assumus. Thanks. That handsome tree says, I predict that in 2020 aliens will come to Earth and tell us broccoli was never meant to be eaten. That's kind of hilarious. We are the broccoli people. What are you doing with our babies? You keep eating them. You don't let them grow into broccoli people. Alright, we're going to chuck all this stuff away. So the other thing on my list is to learn screens. In fact, I can get rid of my list now. See you later, list. All of this stuff can go away. So I wanted to learn a little bit about RF Tools' screens and how we can get them to work with energy. So you guys are going to need to help me here. Miss Wells says, this Scout 85 hopefully work was not too far. Is this Scout here in chat? Is he here? Velociraptor says, this song is amazing though. This one's also cool. You need grid power, says Alien SFT. Grid power. I had grid power for that, if I'm thinking of the right thing. Anyway, we're not going back to what we were doing a second ago. So there's a text module. I haven't checked out what this does. So let's grab one of those. Let's make actually let's type in module because I believe I actually I don't. Are they all called modules? I could have swore I had an energy one lying around. No, apparently not. Well, we'll make that then. We'll make an energy plus one. Oh, which took my energy one. Hi, there we go. A clock module. Let's make it. Let's find out what's going on. What time is it? Fluids. No, we don't need fluid. Machine information. Yep, I want to learn about this. A button. We've done that one. Elevator button we've done. Redstone module I haven't. Counter. Counter plus. Storage control. And dump module. I think we'll leave those last three alone. We've got a donation here, Noise in the Ear from Mocky Avalon, saying, paste this command I also sent you in Discord into the game to allow fake players to interact with your chunks. Oh, okay. I'm not going to do that though, because I don't want to mess with commands on the server. Appreciate it, Rocky, but I do not want to mess with anything technical. Yeah, spare Grissin, that is not true, by the way. I got a feeling you're joking. Appreciate it, Rocky. Yeah, I'm not going to mess around with the server commands and all that stuff, though. GBV has resubscribed for 8 months in a row. Thank you so much, my friend. And Whoop14 for 12 months, 1 year. Appreciate that. I missed that about 7 minutes ago. So with that, we need a screen. Creative screen, I'm assuming, is creative mode. Then we need a screen controller. Bam. I've done some of this stuff before. So I know... Oh, no, wrong bit. Okay, there's our screen controller. Okay. That's Bad BU13. Thanks for a lovely message. Thank you for watching me for so long. That's crazy. Crazy long time. And Merry Christmas to you as well, buddy. Let's go and chuck this thing down next to some power. Right, so it needs to detect a screen. Bam. How do you make a big screen? Do you just put them next to each other? Right, it has found the screen. That's cool. So, I would like to know what I can use these energy module things on. Sneak right click on a machine to set the target for this energy module. Let's find out the difference then. So, I'm going to sneak right click on... I want to know if I can do it on a conduit, believe it or not. That's one of the things I want to know. Like, where's the master input conduit? Here. So I'm going to click on that. Energy module is set to connect to conduit. Did I just do a thing that might be bad? Right, then we put that in here. Wow. Okay, let's try this one on that. Interesting. So what's the difference here? Open the module GUI. So this one is plus. Yeah, it uses more dimension. Oh, that's so good. Can I put it in different dimensions? Peeps who are in the know, please tell me that I can link that to something in a different dimension. That would be epic. I'm telling you. That will make so much cool stuff come of my ideas. What we're going to do here. Label. Testing. Oh, I'm so creative. Wow, that looks good. Let's call the next one 1. Ah, so it goes over to a certain point. And then you can't see any more. Interesting. So RF plus and minus, colour for text. Plus, oh, like if it goes into the negative, you're going to hide. Wow, I'm going to have fun with this. I am going to have fun with this. Do we get to set? No, it's just plus or negative. So there's a bar. Right, yes. Oh, wow. RF, show the amount of RF. RF per tick. Oh, that's different, isn't it? Percent. This is cool. None. Display nothing. So that number jumps around a bit, but the other ones didn't. Assumer, do you know how to program? If you know how to program, which language did you start? Says Hollander18. I can do HTML and CSS. It's not impressive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it probably sounds great. But no, it's not. So what's compact? It's like what? Oh, gotcha. Commas, right. I think I like the first one, full. Cool, and then this one just goes into an extra dimension. That's amazing. X, use the wrench to make the screen bigger. Oh my goodness me. Which wrench? That one, surely. Oh, it's invisible. Oh jeez, what have I done? Oh jeez, it's getting bigger and bigger. Oh, it's back to normal. That is amazing. We have learnt so much. And yet there's so much more to know. Let's put another thing on there. That is apparently the server time of day. That's very cool. Machine information module. Hi. Oh, it's invalid. Watch out. Watch out. Okay, so I would like information on choices everywhere. Which machine do I want to know about? Let's get some info on what's going on with this. Booyah. 22? Yeah? Does that make sense to anyone? I do not know what it is displaying. But this is cool. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so the machine information one. What should I use that on? Also, we've got a text module. I'm going to guess this lets us just put text in. Iskal had to... I'm going to spell this deliberately wrong. Work. Iskal had to work. Okay, for those of you who are asking, why are you streaming? 22, wow, says Lord Bozo. Oh yeah, it's dialed to dimension 22. Interesting, so... Oh wait, that one is going... Oh, right, let's put it in the dialing... Let's put it in the dialing... Hi, don't do that. Right, invalids? Why is it invalid? What's wrong with that? Not set. Maybe I've got to click it again. Hi. Still invalid. Give it back. Let's try again. Let's click on this thing. Still in. Oh, it's just everything I do is not good enough for it, really. Prime Pixel says 22, so close to 21. Memes. Just one away. These modules look pretty good. Seems good, says Billy96. They're pretty cool, aren't they? Primary Racer says, put a big clock and power info in your basement/industrial room. I got plans, man. Don't you worry. I got plans. X, when are you getting on the vanilla server? Says, is this a robbery? Very soon, actually. I need to do that. X, read chat. It said it cleared it. Install module. Oh, what? Machine information module is cleared. Cleared. What am I doing here? Am I clear? How do I get it to do a thing? I'm not sure. Oh, it says invalid again. Set to block. Right, so it doesn't set to that one. Fascinating. Cleared, cleared. But it'll let me go that block. What about this one? Cleared, cleared. Cleared, cleared. It's like the first one that I tried, it lets me do, but the rest it won't. That's interesting. Do I have to make another one? So what happens if I do that? Does it say monitoring? I've got a feeling that might be bugged out. Let's make another one. It won't expensive. X, when are you doing the thing that you aren't doing right now? Says Velociraptor. I don't know. That's a very confusing message. Hello, please make one more. Thank you. Let's go hook that up to this thing over here. The dialing device. And it says the information is cleared. So no, it's not bugged out. Right, but this is... It's 9:30 now. Time is ticking down. Oh, the mouse is moving itself. If I wiggle that thing, the mouse will move. Why do some people hate Santa? They're claustrophobic, says Discount Warrior. We had that joke yesterday. Yesterday we had that joke. Right, I'm going to load up vanilla now. Because I've done all I wanted to do. Actually, no, yeah, we will. We'll load it up now. Hermitcraft, hello. And it might crash the game while it loads. I don't know. Let's see what happens, because I don't have a lot of memory on my PC. Looks like it's okay for now. Well, that's good. Okay then. Signing off from the modded server. See you later. Just like that, he's gone. Can you believe it? Can you even believe it? And I'm back. Now we can play some vanilla. Just like that. How quick and easy was that, man? That was some pro stuff right there. Discord, I exited you, and that was a bad idea. Because I would like to know if Wells Knight messaged me about the torch. The torchy torch. Did you see False's prank? Says Attila. If it was on me, no. I'm not aware of it. No message from Wells Knight, so we will just booyah. Out here. Nothing's changed over here. No surprise who is on. Mumbo Jumbo. Ren, if you're watching, you better be ready. I've got to hand the torch over to you. But we've got to go and find the torch first. Which means we've got to head over to Wells. Netherbrick says, RIP modded, GG Vanilla. GG Vanilla. Let's see if we can fly. If we can't, I'm going to cry. Oh, I like the ice. That was Wells Knight who built that. Oh, not today. Not again, server, surely. My ping can't be that bad. Jeez, we move server and it all goes wrong for X. Okay, let's throw you up there. Let's say hi to Mumbo. Can we jump off of here? Now, please, 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 let me fly. I'm going to do this in F5 so you can see how terrible... Oh, no! You've got to be kidding me! This server's naff. If this keeps up, I'm gonna be so upset because this happens every day. This kind of thing happens every day, peeps. Oh. This kind of thing happens every day. Bam. Amazing. Right. Let's try it again. Oh. Someone says, are you on 1.11.2? That might be it, actually. Oh, no. Ah! I got an ender pearl in my hand. Ah! He's such a derp. I am such a derp. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry I can't Minecraft properly today. Prank Mumbo's AFK says this is a robbery. Be too easy. I could put another pumpkin on his head. Okay, come on, server. Decide where we are. Jeez, not that difficult. There is the Rendiggity Dog himself. Right, this time we're doing it right. No, server. Why? Oh, wait. Yes. Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. Also, Giant Wither. He's in Hermiton Halls. Okay, we know where Ren is. That's good. I love how these things fly because you can go whoosh like that. You can go wherever you want. We need to go to... Where did he end up? Where did... Wells... Yeah, that's right. Wells came... Let's go sit on the jellyfish. Is there a Christmas hat up there? Server! Hello? Yep, there is definitely... Is that the prank that False did? False likes to put Christmas hats on things. Let's go. Oh! That was really bad! No! Server! Why? This thing, man. It's bad. This server lag is really bad. I need some help. I need some help. Oh dear. Well, we've got 10 minutes, and now I know this 10 minutes is going to be over very quickly. GG. The question really is, can I sneakily get my stuff back? Are there mobs there? That's what I'm really worried about. Really worried about. So we need some ender pearls, which we can get from the hub. And then we can go to Mumbo's, we can ender pearl straight down. This should actually be really simple, I think. Press F to pay respects to X. What does F do? F is like, I don't know. Minecrafty says blame Mumbo for the lag. Wherever if he's in his base, it could be the reason why we can't deploy. I don't know though. I've got a feeling it's to do with how it's linked to ping, because where we changed server, the server now behaves differently. Well, thank goodness for that. That's why I keep these things stocked up. Apparently I keep them stocked up. That's why I used to keep them stocked up, but then forgot to keep doing that. Because I hardly ever go to the Enderman farm, to be fair. Okay, let's see what happens next. Went into the wrong portal. Which one is Mumbo's? Oh, so bad at this game. Right, oh. Okay, the redstone works. There we go. I like this tunnel bit here. It's cool. Nice and clean. Are you building the entrance on the logwarts now? Says that bad view. No, I'm getting my items back. That's what I'm doing. Oh, no entrance building for X. That was over so quick. What is going on there? Is he got mobs with? Oh, again. There's just more mobs with items. There's my stuff. It looks well lit. It is night time, but it looks like we're going to be okay to get these things back. Cool. Where are they? They are a little bit lower down, which is slightly worrying, because they're closer to where mobs can get them. But I've got my sword. I've got my trusty sword. Elytra wings be back. Helmet be on. Excellent. Excellent. Everything's looking good. Everything is looking good. That's some of my stuff. Okay, golden carrots. Yep. Okay, that kind of looks like everything. Let's have a little count up here. So, Asuma's Worker and Asuma's Keeper are all good. That's what my picks are called, yep. Where's my ender chest? We're missing an ender chest. Food, we got that. Axe, there it be. That looks about right, minus an ender chest, which I think I might have actually left in the other area. Did I just get shot at? I think I might have. Looks like you can launch yourself from the water, says Billy96. I would not take what you can do with fireworks with the way this server behaves as like gospel or whatever. This is like a really easy thing to prank, man. Like it's already sort of semi-shaped like a Christmas tree. I'm gonna fly off of this thing, by the way. That's why we're climbing up it. Maybe this bit here will do. I've got 12 rockets. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, we're up and away. Somehow we are up and away. Man, that was the worst. Almost gave me a heart attack. So apparently Wells Knight ended up putting the torch somewhere in Iskal's base. I'm gonna guess. What is that? That's some piston stuff. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be the main bit over here. So we need to grab that thing and get it to Ren so that he can continue the stream. Stay away, zombie. There it is! Oh, mission success! Booyah! I'm in a hole. There we go. Stay away, zombie. Let's grab our rockets. Let's get out of here. Let's scram. So I've got to get to Hermitpack Halls now. We've got 6 minutes to get there. Let's hope nothing terrible happens. Like a creeper exploding in someone else's base. No. No. Not allowed. That is not allowed. Where does this tunnel go? Peeps, I've got to put this in my offhand. That's the rule. Go Mins says, why is it called Hermitpack Livestream? It's Hermitcraft. Because we were on that one, now we're on this one. Right, I'm not going to sleep in Iskal's bed. Where does this go? Have we found a secret tunnel of cheatiness? I don't know what it would be of cheatiness. But it's, apparently I need to look in chat. Oh, I'm good. I'm good, dude. I'm good. I'm good, Ren. Have no concern. I'm okay. Right, we've got to get to Ren's place next. Am says, bye X, see you later. Thanks for coming by. If anyone else is thinking of tuning out, don't you dare, man. The Hermitcraft day of streaming has just begun. Mr. Ren Diggity Dog is taking over niggity next. I could keep doing that on lots of wiggity words, couldn't I? Yeah. Oh, everyone's been pranked. Everyone has been pranked. I can't fly, apparently. I'm slightly worried that I can't fly. Let's be super careful here. This looks cool. This looks cool when it's Christmassy. Someone said poor Ren. Did Ren die? No, he didn't. Apparently Ren's stream is currently dead. Well, he hasn't started yet. That's why. He starts in 5 minutes. That's the way it works. So, Ren's stream isn't dead. He's just waiting for me to finish this one. Right. This entrance ends abruptly. I see a Ren dog. Does he see me though? He sees me. Amazing. Let's see if we can fly into this beautiful room. Look at what Ren does. Ren is an amazing Minecrafter. Check this out. He might die a lot, but if you can build like this, I mean, it speaks for itself, does it not? Hi. Hi. Let's have a look around here. He's got shulker boxes going. There's a block missing over there. I'm going to fill it in with dirt so it's more visible that it needs filling in. Now I'm just being an annoyance going around his base and messing up. This is beautiful in here. I have my own little section, by the way. That one's mine, if I remember correctly. In fact, it might say my name. There you go. It says my name. Then there's someone over here who has an insane amount of shulker boxes. This is probably Ren, actually. That's a lot of stuff. And then that's it. This place is incredible. What do you guys think, man? 10 out of 10? I think it's a 10 out of 10 build. It's pretty damn spectacular. I do feel like those walls up there could have like banners hanging off of them. Or like item frames with things in. I don't know. That's the only thing I can recommend. That looks dangerous. I'm also on some sort of inspection duty where I just come around and apparently plop down bits of dirt. Anyway, people, apparently there's a rating in chat of 11 out of 10. Zesty Berry there being extremely generous, giving more than the allotted 10 points of rating. That's incredible. Right, so it's time for Mr. Ren Diggity Dog to take over the stream. I'll be passing the torch on to him. I know it's 3 minutes until the hour, but it seems like Ren is ready to go. Ren, you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Do you know what I am saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Oh. What's going on? I think we've lost a Ren dog. He's not saying anything. Ren. Ren. We need you. By the way, did I miss a resubscribe? Tuxedo Cat 721, 5 months in a row. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate that. He's here. He's here. Ren, you ready to go? Is he riggedy ready? Is the diggity dog riggedy ready? Yeah, dude. But, what's the but? One thing first, Steve. What do we got to do now? It's time to hand over the torch. We've got 2 minutes here. Multiple Mean 150 says, thanks for stream for Iscal. No problem at all. Merry freaking Christmas, my Logfella brother. Oh, this guy, man. This guy. Ren Diggity Dog. It's a Logfella's Christmas right here on Hermitcraft. So I'm going to take off. I'm going to be polite. Hi. It is time. It is time for me to pass the torch. Ren, thank you so much for taking this over. It is now time for you to do your thing, man. Thank you, everyone, for coming along to this stream. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, cheered, hanged out in chat, didn't hang out in chat. All of you just watched. Thank you so much. It's time for you now to head over to the Ren Diggity Dogs channel as he continues the Hermitcraft festivities live stream, whatever you want to call it. Remember, you can go to hermitcraft.com/xmas16 to get the rest of the schedule. There'll be more Hermit streaming for many hours to come this day. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll be hosting Ren's channel and sending you a link over to his. So I'll see you later. Ciao for now, and bye-bye.